The Wilden Living Lab is a collaborative research project by UBC and Okanagan College with industry partners that want to drive sustainable building practices forward. The project started in 2016 when we started to plan our first 2 research homes. We are now sitting in the 3rd research home that was completed in 2022.
We started with a Step Code 5 house for our next gen house, and we decided to actually take it to the next level, to net zero.
Now we're basically looking at doing somewhat the same thing, just 1 home this time, but now we're venturing more into what does Step 5 look like for BC Energy Step Code? What does net zero as compared to Step 5 look like? Can a home be truly net zero and not just labeled net zero?
It sounds cliche, but there's never been a better time to go solar. The cost of solar is on par with what you're going to pay from a utility, and that's the cost now. So those utility rates are going to continue to increase. Solar you pay for once.
That's something that we're investigating, is to see where batteries can fit in our overall energy landscape. They are still relatively new to our service territory. Still a lot to be discovered before we launch something that's open to all of our customers.
One of the great things about solar is you can obviously deploy it anywhere. It's modular, so you can have 6 modules on a house, or you can have 60.
It's beautiful, number one. We love the space and how bright it is. In terms of it being net zero, we just thought it was a really good investment. It's where the world is going. It's great to be ahead of the trend.
It's an amazing thing to be part of. I feel as though we live in an incredibly beautiful part of the world. Just the concept that we are potentially behind something and part of something that is moving towards saving the ecosystem, and houses having less of an impact on the nature around us is a really cool story.
In 2032, all homes in BC have to be built to net zero standards. We want to know now what we have to do in these upcoming years, where we have to put our focus, which industries we have to support so that these homes will be easy to build for everybody.
Home batteries are a great way to help mitigate kind of peak concerns, because when the utility is starting to get more and more demand for electricity, residential batteries can then turn on and customers can use their energy from their battery rather than require it from the grid. If there's ever a power outage, they can power lights, space heating, cooling with that battery instead.
The research in the Wilden Living Lab is ongoing. It started years ago, and the data that we collect in this house give us continuous new knowledge and new findings that we keep sharing on our website and through our newsletters and through media.
It's not like, well, we think it's going to be net zero, or we hope. It is. And how do we, Wilden knows? Because they did it.
There's no manual out there on it either. You're gonna have to learn a little bit as you go. I've been building for many years, and this was a real eye-opener for myself, actually.
We need to move towards Canada's and BC's carbon neutrality goals. The conflict is that at the same time, we need to provide housing. We need to provide these homes that need all the energy and that create the emissions. It is crucial that we find out how to build better homes, and how does it become a natural thing to build these homes. Of course, this can only happen in a collaboration between the building industry, the energy provider, and in our case, the city of Kelowna. This needs to be a strong alliance. We all need to have the same goal, and then we can make it happen. For everyone that wants to stay up to date, is interested in what we're learning, please sign up for our newsletter on wildenlivinglab.com, and we'll keep you in the loop.